That's what I was waiting on right there. Oh, shit. Oh, 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 man. Oh, CBA here. Oh, Title Tuesday. Title Tuesday. Hey, Dasia, how are you today?
Hi, B. Hello, everybody.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Tighten Up Tuesday, where we put it and make it fly. And Chris is not with us this evening. I got an advanced text message, and I definitely told him to get some rest. But I still say Chris is quietly quitting on us. Chris is quietly quitting. He might edit this part out.
Yeah, probably.
He has a lot of work. I'm talking shit. He has a lot of work to do. I know he has a lot of work to do because we had a long conversation today. And I was like, get some rest. He's like, I'll let you know if it's going to be me or Dasia. So I'm so glad it's you because you were always on point. It's always good to see your smile, and you're behind the scenes too much. I feel like we should see you also.
Thank you. I'm excited. I've been excited every time that I've been on here. So let's just
And
say
you,
every
Dasia, you
once in a
hold it.
while.
Girl, you be holding it down. You run the show well. And I
Thank
just
you.
love I ain't got to tell you to put stuff in order. We run through it. Chris want to do the run through live on the show. But I ain't going to talk about Chris because he's not here to defend himself. I'm going to say,
And
move
that's what he
on
paid me for. So,
to talk about him.
no,
Oh,
to do it correctly.
I'm about to say, if he pay you to talk about him, I can give you a couple things to say.
No.
Anyway, let me go on and get the show started. Of course, I'm always excited. I'm overzealous, I guess, because it's every 2 weeks. And I always feel like I have a whole bulk of shit to show that I've been
Yeah.
gathering in that 2 week period. So I'm always excited about it. So, with that being said, we did see Tyrone's card, which is about balance, which is a good thing. And that was right on point for today, especially for me and Chris, because we have a lot of stuff we're trying to keep in balance. And we were having a conversation, and it all came back to this card because I have to make sure I have to count my losses and not take them as a loss. So
Yes.
just keep everything in balance. And yeah, so that was a good one for today. All right, well, let me go ahead and give a shout out to Lauren, Sounds of Noel, and to Daphne. I owe her a phone call. Shit, I was supposed to talk to her last week. I'm so behind, but I can guarantee I'm going to catch up because we definitely have to catch up. And of course, I need to show my mighty kind sponsor, of which I am
Yes.
making a new flavor. If you go directly to my website, we always get 15% off Mighty Kind, no matter where you live in the United States and Puerto Rico and Hawaii. They ship to all the states. And you always get 15% off. So I just have to let people know they have a new flavor out that I'm drinking. I'd like to show real quick. I made a mighty mimosa. It's kind of a soda. Look at that. It's
I've had those. I've
Let me
had
go
that
this
flavor.
lemon lime. It's then it's like, oh, I like that. So I added it to my orange juice, and I just made me a lemon lime cannabis soda. Shout out to Mighty Kind with the new flavor. And it says on there sweet soda. So this is not seltzer water. So now they carrying soda with cannabis. This has 10 milligrams in it. So y'all know I'm on that. I am not smoking. Shout out to Mighty Kind. Make sure you get some. That is good. Orange juice and the lemon lime soda.
I've been on those real bad lately, especially because like the CBD, I don't know if like it just helps with cramps, but when it's that time of the month, it has been helping me. It has been like, because I don't always want to take medicine. So that was always a good alternative to that.
Well, there you have it. See, now you might be helping somebody out with who have cramps.
Yes.
You may order some Mighty Kind back. Let me try that. Well, yeah, I like the lemon lime soda, and I'm not a soda drinker because of the sweetness. I love the seltzer water, but this was good to cut the bitterness of the orange juice. So shout out to Mighty Kind. And of course, I have to show all of our sponsors, and I still have more to add. We're gonna have to show 2 pages. But look at all these sponsors that we have for the kickback. I am so excited about the kickback. I'm so excited that people are interested, people are coming. People want more information. That's why I'm having an informational, just so you can find out what these people are bringing to the table, what we're doing, where there are needs. Like we need volunteers and things like that. So I'm doing a big informational on Saturday, but I want everybody to see so far all of our sponsors that are just helping to make the Picasso kickback worth it. So if you're still interested, still have some reservations, I just want you to look at that. And then in 2 more weeks, it's going to be 2 pages. I can't fit everything on this 1 page. I'm going to have to go on and expand it. So I'm excited. I'm excited.
I am
That's why I'm
too.
working like a damn slave. I can't get shit done, but I'm getting it done. This is like my number 1 priority. It's crazy. I have 2 number 1 priorities. I have to balance them both out. So that's what we're talking about today.
I mean, work hard, play hard.
And that's what I plan to do when all this comes together. I just want it all to come together. Everybody enjoy themselves at the kickback, and we just move on and get ready for the next year. Well, let me go ahead and throw that flyer up about the
Okay.
Zoom that I'm doing. Yeah, I just
I
thought
just
about
want to
it.
read this comment.
Okay, yeah.
MM said he has cramps. He has wrist cramps from rolling joints. Do you have those?
I don't never have that. I ain't never heard of such.
Right. Well, I just had to read that one.
Well, tell him that he brought Mark already drink Mighty Kind. What I'm talking about, tell him drink Mighty
Yeah,
Kind.
he might need to slow down and just drink a Mighty Kind so he can give his wrist a rest.
Exactly, but it don't work like that. It's normally both. It's in
Yeah.
fact, it's kind of like having a glass of wine and a smoke. So it's like having a glass of Mighty
Yeah.
Kind and a
Yeah.
little smoke, and then you really be smoked out.
Yeah.
All right,
Smokest.
exactly. That's a little more than smoke. You be leaning like you sit on syrup. I be leaning. That's why I cannot drink Mighty Kind and smoke. All right, let
Here
me
we
go
are.
ahead and do what I'm doing so I can throw out some good information. If people are, I have a lot of people interested. I have people hit me up on Facebook saying they're interested. I was on actually 2 phone calls with people asking questions about how things are, like if they can get things separately. Do they have to buy the package? You don't have to buy the package. You can get it separately. But all your questions can get answered this Saturday at 3 p.m. my time, East Coast time, 2 p.m. Central time. If you just see the email frugalflip@gmail.com. And then you can make your decisions because we're coming up, we're on 6 weeks. And we have a travel agent that's willing to help people with their travel, last minute travel, and all that good stuff. So I'm answering all questions, and I may even do it again. But I want people, I've gotten about 4 emails so far in terms of people that are interested. So I'm going to be sending out the Zoom link most likely on Thursday and see how many more emails come in terms of people just kind of want to find out what's going on. So I'm happy about that. I can tell you one thing that is going on. You can go to my website, bflat.com, BPHLAT, and get tickets to the music festival. If you just want to purchase tickets only, they're $15 off of their package. if you click on the link that's on there, it says tickets only. It says music tickets only, $15 off. Click here, right on my homepage. It'll take you to Metro Tix, and there's an array of selections, different VIP packages, all day long packages, VIP suites, all of that. Regular general admission tickets, you get $15 off of that. So if you just want to come to the festival, go to my website, get your tickets. It'll
Do it
save you.
now.
Do it. Because a lot of people are like, oh, I want to come to the festival, but I want to get one ticket to the other thing. And you can do that. Everything is separate, and it's all on the homepage. You can click on the homepage. It'll take you to the hotel. You can click on the homepage. It'll take you to registration. On the homepage, will take you right to Music at the Intersection just to get tickets. So I thank Chris and the Kransberg Foundation for offering that to us. I thought it was going to be 15% off. $15 off, 15% off. It don't matter. Beggars can't be choosy.
That's awesome.
It is awesome.
Yeah.
So let me just show our kickback flyer, and I'm going to tell people about a little campaign I'm running. Well, of course, we know about the 10 by 10 by 10, which is tell 10 people to donate $10. We're already in 6 weeks. So that's what we're trying to get done in 10 weeks. We're in week 6 and we're moving along, and we're on the second column, and that's a good thing. And shout out to Ariel, who joined the list, Ariel Bell and Devon Henderson in Chicago. Ariel is in Los Angeles area. And we got 3 more corporate sponsors, Drunken Fruit. They're bringing the stuff here to my house for me to ship to St. Louis because they can't ship to from New York to Philly.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, and KJ's on Broadway gave us a nice check. They always paid for our karaoke man and the DJ. They're always just really generous to us. And somebody else jumped up on the list. I could barely read that. It's all blurry on my end. But most of the names I do remember. And I just wanted to give them a shout out for joining the list. And of course, you two can get on the list because you know if you're on that other side, you gave a nice little change and a chunk of money. But it don't matter. We take all money from $2 to $20.
All money is good money.
All money is good money. Money of which I'm going to have to dance for in a minute. What's our next? Now, this is what I definitely wanted people to see. And I'm going to leave it up there. And you can leave it just like that for a minute, Dasia, because this is what we're doing for the 3 days. And the committee, we have our own schedule, which starts on the 12th. And the celebrities have their own PR schedule. Everybody got a schedule. Well, for most people that want to know what we're doing and how it's going to go, this is exactly what we're doing. The events are in yellow and how we're hanging out and what we're doing. And then it kind of lists everything that's happening. As you can see, what time the party bus is picking people up, taking them to the festival, taking them wherever we have to go. So I'm really encouraging people to, I'm going to be posting this soon. And there's 3 things I'm going to be posting. You can take it down. I'm going to be posting this event schedule, the actual flyer, and our 10 by 10. And I want people, I'm doing a contest. Every week I'm giving out something. It's either going to be one of my paintings, some Mighty Kind, flash rags, the Frugal Flip hat, the mantra. I'm sorry, Lord, I don't even know that name of my damn shirt. Magenta. Yeah, the magenta shirts. I'm giving out something every week, and I will be posting this to whoever tags 5 people, the people that do it the most. If they tag 5 people, follow my page with these flyers. You got to tag them with the flyers and tag me so I can see that you did that. Post the flyers and then tell them to follow, my Instagram page. I'm going to be giving out, I'm going to be mailing out a lot of shit, but I'm doing it. So it's starting now. And next week, I'll be making an announcement of who won and who gets what. And then I'll let people know on the 13th, which will be the next show. And it's going to continue all the way up to the festival. So every week you got to tag somebody, tell them about the registration, tell them about what we're doing. Hotel registration shuts down on August the 23rd. You will not be able to get no $159, $169 rate. Our registration is open until the 15th of September. So you can register for our events, but you can't get no hotel, not for that rate. You can still get a room if they're available, but it will be high. So that's why I'm telling people, get on the informational, fuck with us so you can see how you can hook up with the travel agent and let her handle all that stuff so you don't have any worry. So you can just come on in and kick it with us.
That way, all you got to do is just send her your money.
Exactly. And you don't have to worry about anything. So I just want people to meet the deadlines, have their questions answered, and be ready to have a good time. So what's our next flyer? It must be the committee meeting.
Yes, it is.
Yes, which is next week. It's crazy. We have like 2 more meetings. This meeting and then the one in September, and we're done. And the festival will be here. I can't believe it's already 6 weeks out. We have so much to do, but we're bringing it together so well. And that's why I appreciate all the committee members.
It feels like just last year we were just like, okay, we ready for next year. And here next year is.
Here it is already. So yes, we're meeting next week so we can keep it pushing because we are doing an excellent job. So with that being said, after I show my flash rags and tees, I'm going to do my CashApp dance for Lavette and Candace and Irina and Verna and Phyllis and Kathy. All my early bird CashAppers. So let's see who that's my assistant, Shalon. That's my niece that comes over here to help me. Thank you, Jesus. And she was rocking her smoking shirt. So I was like, girl, let me take a picture of you right now so I can have it to put up on the show. So shout out to Shalon, who just recently moved to Delaware. We lost a fellow Philadelphian to Delaware. Ooh. Of course, I'm making sure people are in line to get their Picasso shirts, smoking shirts, finish shirts. Make sure you have your flash rags, whatever you're going to need to stay cool and dry at the kickback. It's going to be hot out there, so you definitely going to need your flash rags. And we're wearing our shirts that come in the bags on Saturday. And you might want to rock something different on Sunday. Or you might want to rock something on Friday night at the talent show or at our karaoke party and our dinner and all that good stuff. And the Cigars and Stars. So you might want to have your smoking shirt on at Cigars and Stars. Right. So make sure you have all your stuff to represent the Picasso.
I actually forgot. I have on my Music at the Intersection shirt.
Oh, you sure do. I didn't get one of those. I need to get one. I like that because like black and plain. I like that.
And then there's something on the back.
Is it in gray also?
Nope.
Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, well, yeah. That's nice how they did their logo on the back.
Yeah.
I
like how plain it is on the front.
Yeah, I like how plain it is on the front, and it's catchy. But John and Chris, they have a good eye for merchandising, especially in how it plays.
They do.
All right, well, what music you got up before I jump into my DYK and my
I got you.
What music you got so I can go on and get this dance in for Irina and Lavette and Ruth, because Ruth always cash apps me for dancing and wine and just having a good time. Her and Verna. And Phyllis and Kathy. I hope I ain't forgetting nobody. I think I forgot. Oh, and Candace. Sassy. Oh, here it comes. Here it goes.
Hey.
I just showered. This was a mirror. Get your ass off my porch. dancing. Chris could be doing that. He could be rocking with us.
You know, he's a footwork type of guy.
Well, he needs to show his footwork. He gonna have to start getting his phone and put it under the table.
Yeah, he's a footwork type of guy.
Footwork. So, okay, let's keep it pushing. Now, this DYK came in from Picasso Charlotte in Texas, and I really appreciate it. And I'm mad Chris ain't here because it's the first white. And you know, every now and then, we have to always feature a first white because we rarely get them. And this is a very good one and a very interesting one. It's dedicated to Hattie McDaniel and Betty Davis. Dasia, do you know who Betty Davis is and Hattie McDaniel?
The name sounds familiar.
Very old, rest in peace, actresses who were groundbreaking. Yes. Yeah.
I was about to say that sounds familiar.
Mm-hmm. And Betty Davis, she got a lot of flack in terms of how she looked because she didn't have a traditional Hollywood look. She had big eyes and a crazy voice, but she broke. So I'm dedicating this to a white first. Betty Davis and Hattie McDaniel. Davis was the only white member of McDaniel's troupe of performers to perform for black servicemen during World War II. McDaniels was the chairman of the Negro division of the Hollywood Victory Committee, and she formed the troupe. And Betty Davis was the only white person, only white woman to perform for the Negro troops. So shout out to Betty Davis. I see you, girl. She probably dated a black man.
Shout out to her for that.
Yeah. So I'm going to have to remind Chris of that when he come back on in a couple of weeks and let him know we did a white first. If he don't get a chance to go back and see the episode.
Chris is probably going to be like, thank God I wasn't here.
I know he is. So I'm excited about the Frugal Flip. I can say today was a mess. Because I was working on drawings for Shawnee's Frugal Flip in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. And we're setting the date according to my crazy schedule, which will probably be the end of September or the first week in October. We're working on it. But as we're working that out according to my crazy comedy schedule, I did some drawings. We've been having discussions. We're moving
some excellent drawings, if I might add.
Thank you. And today, I don't know what was going on, but I worked on this drawing 4 times and it would not save. So I'm giving you a precursor. You will see one of the drawings saved with an error message on it. For some reason, my iPad would not save my drawing, and it takes me an hour and a half to work and do one drawing. So I was, oh my God, if I have to keep drawing this shit over and over, because it won't, I was going crazy. So I made my last attempt about 4 hours ago, finished a nice drawing, got ready to save it, and it gave me that same shit. So I just screenshot it. And I was like, I'm saying as is with the message on it. I was like, I'm tired of drawing this shit. I can draw the picture that I drew on there by heart. And I could probably close my eyes and do that because I did it 4 times today. So let's look at Shawnee's Flip, and thank you. There are a couple people here in Philly who have already volunteered to help, and I appreciate that. So that's why we need to go ahead and set dates, get things started, and let people know in case they want to, you know how we do as a nation, come together and flip shit and make it fly. So let's get a little preview of what I've been working on for Shawnee. So this is her open space, living room, dining, however you want to be. It's just a big open space room. So the first wall that I'm working on is obviously that leading wall. And she has that painting in the corner, which I recreated because I want that to be the focal point of when you come up her steps and you walk in there. I want that to be the focal point, that to be the accent wall. So I'm going to show you a few things that inspired me once I saw that painting. So this is a couch that she has in storage, which I want to use. And I want to funk it out. I'm definitely going to take, before I can say I'm going to take the skirt off the bottom, we're taking the plastic off. I have to see what type of what it looks like under there, because I just want some of the wood to show if it's on wood. Um, if it has like wood legs or metal, knowing that couch it's old, it probably has wood legs. But I just want to see what it looks like underneath before I start saying I'm doing stuff. But I'm definitely taking the plastic off and hopefully be able to cut the skirt off. So
It
that's
just
what I'm
looks really vintage.
and that's what I like about it because she's
Yeah.
so bohemian. She's like hippies, neo soul, earthy vibe. I like that. So that's what I like about I like a mix of old and new. And once I funk it out, you won't even be able to tell. So let's see the next photo. So this was my inspiration for I was looking for peel and stick wallpaper. Once she told me that her landlord said that she could put things on the wall, she can even drill or whatever, as long as she repairs them, and she's willing to do that. Although I'm trying to keep that kind of stuff to a minimum so she don't have a lot of work to do. But I was inspired by this paper,
Mm.
and it's really inexpensive. It's like $8.43 a roll. Peel and stick, which I would reinforce with once I look on the back of it with a specific type of wallpaper so that when it does come off, it won't damage the walls. Even though it's saying that, it be leaving like a gummy solution on the walls.
Yeah. My
Yeah,
god
and
sister. Yeah,
you
she
did the
had
peel and stick.
a nail place, and like she had those where you can just peel and stick and it still
Uh,
took the paint off the wall. So,
yeah, so sometimes it'll be leave the gummy stickiness.
yep.
And that adhesive, you still have to clean off the wall. So there's some stuff you can use that when you do take it off, it just comes right off.
Hmm.
So, but I like that paper because it brings out the there's like I don't know what it's the Muslim scarf that the ladies wear right up under their eyes, but there are
Hmm.
lines in that remind me of that wallpaper. So I'm trying to play off of that. So we'll see all that in the with all my inspirations. So the next photo, of course, I'm looking around for that one thing I want her to get,
Hmm.
which is this rug. I love this rug. But I'm gonna give her a couple, show her a couple more options. But I put this in my drawings and superimposed it in one and recreated it in another because I just wanted to see what it would look like in my vision. There you have it. Because we're going with like she has a really nice that fuchsia. It's like a pop fuchsia, almost wine color velvet chaise lounge. And that's the pop of color I want to play off of and keep everything else pretty neutral and rose golds.
Hmm.
So that's why I'm glad that painting in the back is dope. So once y'all see how I recreated it, because you didn't realize that I redrew that. And that's
Yeah.
why I was frustrated. Because I was like, I keep redoing this and it's driving me crazy. So yeah, so right now, when I show my other drawings 2 weeks from now, you'll get to see two other walls. So this is one of my renditions because I love that wallpaper in the background. I was thinking about putting the couch up against the wall, but
Mm.
I'm not sure yet because I still have to think about the spacing and where I'm going to put the television. And once I looked at the photos over and over again, it's either going to be on the wall closest to the countertop or the wall in between the windows over there where that Chase Lounge is in the picture. So you see how that rug looks cool in there superimposed?
Yeah. It like if everything meshes together very well.
So she also has like this gold, I don't know if it's like a cocktail table or if it's like
Hmm.
a ottoman, but it's really sleek. It looks like gold leather, and I want to use that for the cocktail table. So that's why I put that little gold table in the middle. So what I have all these visions, but all my stuff has to come together once I get over there and actually see it.
Right.
I can never really say what's going to come to fruition. So after I did this and showed it to Shawnee, she was like, "Oh my God, you drew my painting into the thing." And that's what I do. I draw everything that I'm going to use in there so I know what it's going to look like. Because that's the whole goal for me to bring the vision together to look like what it is that you saw and what you agreed to. So if you like that drawing, it's my duty to find the things to make that drawing make that room to come together like the drawing.
Yeah, when I saw that, I was like, wow. Because I didn't even notice it. Like, I noticed that, like, you take the picture and then you draw over it. I thought that's what you did. I really
No,
thought that's what
I
you
had to
did.
hand draw that. And now I
Yeah.
can just draw it by heart because I did it 4 times.
Right.
So, right, the next photo shows me we'll show you all some jewelry pieces that she sent me. These are things that she wears over like a top. And I was like, I'm going to have to ask her about using one of them because this is the one that I want to use. I want to open it up on the wall and put a mirror in the middle and like tack it up and spread it out on the wall. It's so dope. I don't know if she's going to let me use it for that. I'm sure she's watching and listening. So I definitely want to see what that looks like because I actually drew it into one of my drawings. But these are amazing pieces that she showed me that I want to do something with in terms of within the flip. So the next photo I think shows like a beaded top. Oh, I think that's amazing. Shit, I was
It
about to say
is.
I can wear that in my one woman show. But those are things that I like that look amazing in frames.
Yeah.
Like say for example, like if you wear your piece out and you don't want to wear it anymore, but you love it, you can always frame it and put it in your room. You can always take it out the frame and wear it again and
Right.
preserve it.
I
Feathers
never
are
thought
hard to
of that.
forget. Yeah, that's a nice. That would look dope in a frame hanging on the wall, in a bathroom, or in a bedroom, or for your, or like in your like if you have a glam closet, that would be
Oh, that
dope.
would go perfect in a glam
But
closet.
that's what I'm saying. Like if you have nice pieces like that, that you feel like, oh, I love this piece, but I don't want to wear it anymore. I already wore it out. You can still preserve it by framing it.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
like that. That's such a nice piece. So the next piece shows this is a like she wears these over her shoulders, like over top. And I was like,
That one
I
kind of
might
looked like a skirt.
I know what I was thinking. I might use that over a lamp or
Yeah.
something. You just never know. Because this other piece is chains. And I'm thinking about putting that on the mirror. I when I talk to Shawnee, she gonna be like, "Girl, you can't use my thing. Girl, you can't use my chains." So let me show you the chains, which I don't have any idea how to wear.
But maybe you could place it in a way that she could still just like pick it up and wear it whenever she wants to.
I know I have to think about it. I have to look at it because I have to figure out how it works.
Yeah.
I was like, I was gonna take it apart and put it on the next photo. Because when people be showing me shit, I be thinking it's stuff I can flip. So I had to
I
call them now.
mean,
I like this mirror, so I would like to. It looks heavy, but I'm not sure what the
yeah.
backing is. I don't know if it's solid wood or not, but I would love to take that off of the frame. I like to break the frame down and make artwork out of that. Those pieces would look dope on a wall, or if I need to build something, as like I want to put that on the wall. We'll put the chains around it, around the brown part of the frame.
That looks like one of those mirrors where it's like a you hold your jewelry in it.
Oh, it might. That's why I was thinking because the back of it looks kind of thick.
Yeah.
So that's why I wasn't sure if that needs a. That's why I have to talk. Like when people send me stuff, my vision might not be what it's for. You
Yeah.
see what I'm saying? So that's why, like I said, I wanted to mount that horizontally on the wall and funk it out with some chains and right up, lining the inner part of the mirror and on the wood. So we'll see. But like you said, it looks like it holds jewelry, so it may not be an option. I'll come up with something else.
I don't know. I think you could still do it. You can just use it for something else. Use it to hold something
And the
else.
thing is, I have a whole bunch of pieces of chain here, but they're black. And I didn't want to go with black because I'm still trying to keep it soft but edgy. So that's why I wanted to do gold. Because I'm going with like a gold, rose gold, pink-ish,
Type of feel.
and gold tones. Yeah, with like, it'll be more of a natural colors, creams and baskets and things like that, and more whites, and then just a pop of color here and there. So the pops will be in the gold and the pinks. So this is the one that I was working on when I positioned the couch.
To the wall.
Yeah, the long way to face where if the television is up against the wall and I can still put the other chair there, which I'm gonna have to expand this and draw it out. But you see, my drawing is dope, ain't it?
Yeah.
Doesn't it look
And it's
nice?
spot on. That's the crazy part.
Well, I had to look at it from that one angle because it's
Right.
up in the corner, and I was like, I can do this. I can pretty much figure out what it's like. So that's the part that took the longest. But you see how I put the little lines in under her eyes, where you see like
Yeah.
the little marks. I thought that wallpaper reminded me of the
Of
lines that are in
that.
the car. Yeah, I was like, I really want to work with that. So as I was working on this and finished up, I'll let you see it. You see how that message came up? Unable to save my draw. I was like, fuck that. I'm taking a screenshot. Because if I draw this shit one more time. So that's why you can't see the pillows that are on the chaise lounge.
Mm-hmm.
But you see how I got my vision of her jewelry piece on that
Yeah.
wall. I want to put a mirror in there. I was like, that would be cool tacked up there because she could always take it down. It doesn't have
Yeah.
to, the mirror could just be on the wall itself and that can go around it. It don't have to be glued to the mirror or anything. And you see how I put the rug in and some sheer curtains that I want.
Mm-hmm.
And she has that gold,
The little
like,
table.
yeah, kind of similar to what Taina had, that I really want to pop in a different color gold and change
Mm-hmm.
out the knobs and put it over there and, do a couple different things with it. And we're looking into some seating options. She has a lot of things in store. She's not even sure she don't even remember what the hell is there. Because I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to I want to divide that. You know me, I love dividing rooms. That's my signature. I have this pink, like a fuchsia divider thing that I want to hang up.
Mm-hmm.
If she wants to do seating for like table, like dining, because they mostly eat at the counter. But it might be something in storage and we may make, seating. I'm looking into some storage ideas and I've been in my garage looking at the wood that I have. I may have to make some storage benches to put in there that she can take out to put like her daughter's toys and different things in that are in the living room and then just put cushions on the top and you can sit on them.
Right.
So, yeah, so this is I do like my drawing. That painting in the back looks real. It looks like her real painting.
It looks like you just drew everything else around it.
Yeah, I started out with a blank canvas, the peach color first, and then I just started sketching with the black just from looking at it and just putting it all in. And like I said, by the time I did this 4 times, I could draw that shit. It looks different from the first one. Because if you go back to the first picture where I drew it in, where it has the couch up on the wall, you could tell that was my first pass at it because it don't even look as good. See?
Yeah, I can tell.
And that's why she was like, "You drew my painting?" I was like, "Yeah, I did it real fast." But you see how I just kind of sketched it in and
just to see how it would look.
Yeah, and then by the time I did the second one and started really filling it in, it wouldn't save. Wow. And I got frustrated. I was like, okay, let me do it again. So that's why by the 4th time, I've done this drawing 4 times. That's why, like I said, I was like, I'm going to go on and save it with the message on it because I don't even care at this point. So, yeah, I'm ready to get started on her area. And I think it's going to be easy breezy because it's a nice, easy space. And it's going to be a challenge. This will be my first time putting up wallpaper. Now, I put up wallpaper, old school wallpaper back in the day where you got to slap the sticky shit on the back and make the paste. So it'll be interesting because the only thing that I use peel and stick, that thing that's on my bathroom door, everybody thinks is a chameleon. It's a shadow of a lady in the shower.
I love that on the door.
Bathroom. Now I use that, it's peel and stick, but it's on cardboard. So that's different surface than a wall where it will retain moisture. See what I'm saying? That cardboard, once it's on that shit, I put cardboard behind it just for that purpose. And made sure it just stayed on the door because I was like, that shit might come off my door because it was so that's why it's going to be challenging to find I'm going to do my research on some good peel and stick wallpaper that she can just take right down if she ever moves anytime soon or anything like that. But I'm looking forward to this. You know, I always look forward to my flips. I said I was
Yes.
going to do one, but I can't help it. It's in my blood. I was itching for it.
I'm reading some comments, and
Yes, please
MM
read.
said B is a DIY savant.
Thank you. Thank
Someone
you.
said they're, I just saw one. Someone said they're excited to see the flip.
Good, good. I'm excited to get started on it. So I know next 2 weeks I'll have more drawings. We'll be further along and we'll be pushing right through. That's why I love that it's close to me. It's literally like 20 minutes away across the water.
MM
Yes,
said, when I was in B's basement, I tried to holler at the woman on the wall on the door.
he did because he's crazy. No, Mark is crazy.
And then Pack 93 said, I can't stop staring at the painting.
Thank you, Pack 93. I'm very dedicated to what I do. Y'all know how I do when I get down with anything, but especially with flips because I want people to see the vision. I don't just do no shit and be like, oh, I'm gonna put a little paint in there and I'm gonna put a vase there. I want you to see exactly how I place things, where I think things should go, what we can make. And that's why when I was just looking through the things that she sent me, I was like, oh, I got some ideas that I think, and spatially I'm good at placing things. I can look at something and tell how big it is just from a picture, from a
And it also
measurement.
just helps to just get it out. I know for me, when I'm writing like an outline or something, I have to write it out
Mhm.
first before I type it. It just helps better that way.
And that's what I do. I have to draw it out before I can bring it together.
And then
So
you
I
can
love
see
this.
what you have.
Yes. So yes, I'm excited about Shawnee's flip. All right, well, let me show a BIY really quick. I hope people enjoyed that, and we're gonna be right on time. I am
As
loving it.
always.
Yes. So I'm gonna, I love Anne in Jacksonville, Florida, who is always recreating things. And now she's starting to let me know exactly what episode she went back to look at. So, episode number 72, Anne recreated the bleach container when I chopped off the top of bleach containers and showed people how to put them inside the cabinets to stuff bags in. She did that. And she also did Devon Henderson's vase project. He's in Chicago and he loves decorating and doing event planning and things just like myself. So we put in the DIY section some things that he did that were really inexpensive. She took his ideas and now let's just see what she turned out. Always something marvelous. Go, Ann, it's your birthday. So she threw this in the garage for her husband to put the plastic bags in. And of course, mine is on the inside of my little bathroom door down here, my trash can. And it just says bags. And I just, like that, stuff them in there. I put a piece of double-sided sticky tape, the 50-pound tape, on one side of it and stuck it right on the inside of my cabinet door. So when I need little trash bags in the bathroom, I just grab them right out of there. Yeah. So, and that was basically free. Bleach is what, $2.38 a gallon, something to that effect. So you just saved yourself buying an IKEA long container
Yeah.
that you have to mount and get the screws and all that. And you can do a little bleach container. It's wide enough to go
I
inside
might
your
have
cabinet.
to do that.
Put it.
Because
Yeah,
mine
you
is
can.
ghetto. I just stuff bags in another bag. And
Oh no,
just
you
throw
can
it
get a
up there.
bleach container and cut it right off and do that, Dasia, and stick it inside the cabinet door.
I will. I'm going to do
Please
that.
do. I can't
Because,
stand when I go people out, they got bags hanging on the doorknob.
but see,
And
that's
they
why
like,
I just go
ugh.
in and get it myself. Or
That's
I
one of
stuff
my.
another bag under the bag in the trash can. So that when my dad comes to get the trash, he could just put the other bag on top.
Well, I do keep trash bags in the trash can,
Yeah.
but I know people that keep all of them grocery bags like that in a bag. And like if you open up their pantry door, it'd be like 1,000 of them in one bag. They'd be like, grab some. I can't stand that. Or
Now
they'll just open
downstairs
one
we have
bag
this
in the kitchen door.
pig
Mm-hmm.
that we stuff the bags in. I don't know why my mom won't let go of that pig.
Do something. But the bag hanging on the doorknob in the kitchen and in
Yeah.
the bathroom and around the house is so tacky to me. So
Well, the
moving
pig is
on.
just country. It's just a big country pig. Like
But at least it has a purpose.
it
She's using
does.
it. There you have it.
But the little string on it broke and she done fixed the string. Let it go. Let's do this.
Your mama probably watched my show.
She does.
There you go. So she's trying to save money and be like, if I can't fix it, then I'll do have making another arrangement. But if I can fix it, I'm going to make an attempt, and I don't blame her. And your mama is a Delta,
Yes.
strong woman. That's right. We get it done. Next photo. Thank you, ma'am. So this is Anne's vase project. She obviously bought. She had a pink vase, and obviously bought some little embellishments. And she is always using her glue gun. So she laid out what she actually used, and let's see her next photo. I love that she does these projects. I know somebody's getting use out of them. She always comes up with her own creative ideas, and I like that. I like that, Anne. I'm glad I didn't overlook this. I'm always going back into my archives, rereading all my emails, making sure I pull things and don't miss them. Because people probably think that I overlooked them or forgot. And it's like, no, I got a lot of shit to look at. So I try to get to it all. Now, don't that look amazing?
It does.
That looks really nice. Now, look. When I looked at this photo and I looked at that couch in the background, don't that look like Shawnee's couch?
It does.
So that's why I said with the modern pillows, and look how the painting in the background, which is really modern and contemporary, offsets
Just
the
meshes.
whole.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Even
and
the
it's
vase just meshes well with the aesthetic in the room.
nice. It's clean. I like the pink wall, and I'm not a fan of pink. And it's crazy. And I got a pink shirt, but that color looks nice on the wall. It pops with the painting, and that vase that she decorated looks amazing. And I commend Anne for always adding to her house, doing little things to tighten up, stay up, keep up. I appreciate her all the time. So shout out to Ann C for doing the DIY. And on the 13th of August, when we come back, we will have Linda Richardson on of Vintage Bay. Now, the thing that I definitely want to talk to Linda about is Vintage Bay. She's been recycling, repurposing clothes since 1955.
I know
So
that's
I want to
right.
hear the story. So you old school with it, where everybody acting like old is new, and it's not. So that's Linda. Shout out to Colorado Springs, and she's wearing her things that she repurposes. You see Vintage Bay on the bags. It's on the shirt, jacket. A black woman created that shirt. She does all of that. So I definitely want her on the show to show me her creation. She sent 4 photos. I wasn't able to get them all in, so I kept 2. I definitely wanted people to see her in the wear, and I like her logo. I like how it's like grungy and very vintage. Look at that, Vintage Bay. I like that. And I know she's making me something. So she's also going to show those stages and the process of whatever she's putting together for me from Vintage Bay. So, yes, she has an amazing tattoo, which I will show on the show. And it says Vintage Bay 1955. So I'm going to assume she was born in 1955 and started, I'm assuming, when she got, she been always repurposing like me. So I'm I'm a Vintage Bay, 1969. When I look at it like that.
All right.
So everyone, I hope that we are looking forward to August 13th. In the interim, make sure you donate to the Picasso kickback. I always appreciate that. We're trying to get this campaign going. I want the list to get long like last year. We had them 3 columns and the little bitty names that you could barely read. And I can't remember offhand how many people it was total, but it was a lot. I know it was more than 100.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to get it popping. Make sure you donate to the kickback. And remember, if you don't want to register for everything, you can buy things individually. You can still stay at the hotel and just be like, oh, I just want to go to the white party. Or you want to just do the kickback. You don't want to do the whole package. That's why we have it on Eventbrite, sold separately. So you can still don't feel like, oh, if I don't get the package, I can't get the hotel. You still can get the hotel. If you're on a budget, can't get the whole package, come in and kick it with us. Because that's all we do is have fun. And this year we're giving our proceeds to Epworth Children's Home, and they're coming out to paint with us. It's happening this year. We ain't forgetting no canvases, none of that. This 21 Museum is donating the art supplies, so I'm grateful for them. So yes, make sure we are donating. Make sure we are telling people about the 10 by 10 campaign, $B-Phlat. Make sure you follow, like, share, watch all the shit that they say you're supposed to do. Did I leave out something?
No.
Swipe right, swipe up and down, swipe left.
Go get your tickets.
Go get your tickets. Go to the registration page. Go to bphlat.com. Go to Eventbrite. Picasso Kickback. Do what you got to do.
Get
Picasso,
your tickets. Get your shirts. Get your
Eventbrite.
flash rags.
You see, I got mine right now.
Because it is hot here.
Yeah, it is. Well, I'm going to go ahead and jump into my irksome works.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do my Ask Dasia since Chris isn't here.
And leave me some comments to read, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, MM said for Simone Biles and the U.S. gymnastic team.
Oh, well, I do need to make an announcement because I meant to put the picture up. We're getting a donation from Coco Golf.
Okay.
I know. I got to reach out to her people.
Wait a minute.
Because when a friend of mine and a comedian who works at the airport saw Corey, and he told Corey that he knows me, and Corey said, call her, because I know Coco's dad, Corey Golf. So he called me, and I was like, I've been trying to get in touch with your ass, but he's been super busy. He's been super busy. And then I know she has to do the U.S. Open in September and something else. But he was like, we're definitely sending something. He's like, I'm having my assistant on. I'm going to have her sign 2 things for the silent auction. So I'm happy to announce that we are getting something from Coco Golf to be
okay. Y'all hear that? Y'all
they
need
hear
to be flooding them comments because
we are getting dope stuff for the that's why I'm so excited. You see, I'm just dripping. I am just dripping. We're getting a lot of amazing things. Oh, we got Drunken Fruit is giving us 100 little of the fruit cubes samples. They have to be chilled and all that to put in the bags or give out to VIP, all of that.
I'm excited.
For our raffle, we just got a lot of stuff, and I'm just very blessed. And I just want people to come in and enjoy everything that you're entitled to for your $3.99. Buy one, get half off. So you and 2 people, that's $600. I know it sounds expensive. Look at me, I'm just feeling like a slave. You would think I was in the field. It sounds like a lot, but if you split it with somebody and y'all split in the room and budget it out, you have time. So make it a priority and come mess with us.
Yes.
I'm going to stop saying the F word. Somebody told me to, but I ain't saying it no more. Today.
Come fudge with us.
Yeah, come fudge with us. All right. Irks and works. All right.
I'm ready.
I am irked by people that come outside and see you cleaning up and say things like, oh, you're the person that keeps the street clean. You do such an amazing job. That irks me, especially when I'm cleaning up in front of their house. So you know what my work is? I always say, do you have an extra trash bag for your trash? I look them dead in the eye. I put my neck to the side just like that. And I'll be like, thank you. And do you have an extra trash bag for your trash? That's my work. When people see you cleaning up, if you're the person like me, you clean up the street or you pick up trash in the neighborhood, you sweep up, and somebody come out and say thank you, and you in front of the house, say, "Oh, you're welcome. And do you have a trash bag? And can I use your trash can to put your trash in your trash can?"
Mm-hmm.
So that's my irks and works. You ready for your Ask Dasia?
I am.
Have you ever had to get up off the toilet and go get something with your underwear between?
Do you really want me to answer this?
Yeah, because it don't always have to be on the toilet. And I thought about it, and when the question came in, it's anonymous. I was like, oh, I'm definitely going to ask Chris that. Because in a guy's case, he might have his underwear down and then forgot the condom and got to be like, oh, shit, let me go get mine.
Oh, Lord.
Or got the. So you never know.
I actually have, because now we keep the little roll of tissue, and sometimes I forget, so I have to run to my parents' bathroom and get some out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And you
one
draw.
time before we had the little iron rack where you can stack the toilet up, I had to run downstairs.
Did you have to run
So
down
I
there with your.
thought like maybe if you do a little jiggle jiggle shake shake, then I can run downstairs
If you got to
and
run
grab
all
the
the way
tissue.
down there with your drawers on your knees, you only supposed to go a short distance, Deja.
I know, but I just couldn't. I couldn't. It's something about just pulling my pants up after using the restroom that I just can't do. I have to wipe.
Oh, you supposed to do this before. I'm talking about like if you catch us. Okay, in that instance, I get it.
Yeah.
Thank God with nobody home.
Yeah,
But
nobody was home.
I
If
saw
somebody home, then I'm just yelling, "Hey, come give me some tissue."
the other
So,
day I was about to sit down and I noticed that the toilet paper, so I just jumped right up and went in the cabinet with the drawers, right, and then just grabbed it and put it on there. I
right.
didn't pull it out. But you're not supposed to go far. That's all I'm saying, Deja. You're
This
supposed
is
to
when
go.
I'm alone. But now, if I know I have to use the bathroom, I just make sure, like, okay, I got to use the bathroom. Let me just grab some tissue just to
Okay.
take to overstock and make sure I can use the bathroom.
Well, all right. Well, don't tell nobody else that story. We're gonna keep it right here on Titan Up Tuesday. I'm just messing with you.
Look, it's out there now.
Well, like I said, our next show is August 13th. I'm getting excited about everything that's coming up. Oh, excuse me. Along with my comedy special, I'm really excited
Yes.
about not taping in St. Louis. I have to get more excited about LA. I'm almost there. I'm about this far from being there. But I really wanted to do it in St. Louis. But you know what? Overall, I'm just happy that I'm taping my first live television comedy special. I'm excited.
Yes.
I'll be in LA and I have a meeting on Friday. So hopefully I'll be able to say where it's going to be and the actual date. Because I'm trying to push it back another week since we're getting a later start. But I hope y'all like my little design. I threw that together as my little promo that I'm putting out there to let people know it's coming. So yes, between now and October, it's just me, music festival, and the comedy special. I'm not
Yep.
doing shit else.
And maybe it'll be better. Because, everything happens for a reason.
Everything happens for a reason. I'm going to go with it. I'm excited. I'm going to get more excited when things really just start pulling together. And
Yeah.
once we get through the music festival, I'll just have from September to October to really just focus. But I'm trying to do both, and I think I'm doing a pretty good job. So with that being said, I'll show my mighty kind. Because I got to always remind people to get this, get it.
Go
Oh,
get it.
this way, this way, this way. Get it, get it, get it, get it. New line soda. 15% off all the time. This was an amazing show. Deja,
Yes, it
as
was.
always, you are on point.
Thank
And
you.
I'm checking to see who I need to dance out for. It looks like Devin. I'll keep saying his name wrong. It's Devon Henderson. I'm dancing out for my man. I will see y'all on August 13th. And then in the interim, make sure you look for my posts. Please adhere to the directives. And I hope to see some of you all on the Zoom Saturday. Please email me so I can send you the link. Oh, let me do
Yes.
the man in Chicago. We outside. Oh, oh, oh. We outside.